Press start to begin.
Hello and welcome to the Super Bonus Run. I am John Mugiwara JM with an H.
And I'm Rich, aka Rainwizard767.
Now, if any of you were wondering why Rich is not in the room with me and he's on voice chat, if you were watching the last couple of Kingdom Hearts episodes that we just finished up, Rich is still out on an injury, so we have to make do with share play. He's on via voice chat. He can see the game. He can see clearly everything that's going on. But while he's dealing with that in physical therapy, he's going to do it this way. So we're going to give you the Kingdom Hearts marathon as plans. But you know, we got to make do with what we have. So I apologize if his audio quality is not good, but it's what it is. Either way, I'll just preface real quick as we get started. Standard mode. Yes, fine. Vibration function on. All right, so we finished Kingdom Hearts 2, so now we're going back approximately 10 years in the past with brand new protagonists, Terra, Aqua, and Ven, and there's story modes for each of them, but they're significantly shorter than the regular Kingdom Hearts games. So this is before Sora, before Riku, before Kairi. This is back when, you know, becoming a Keyblade Master was like a rite of passage for people. Oh, piss and balls, I forgot there's an opening. You know what? I'll just mute the audio. As always. So, if you saw the last episode, you probably saw Rich's reaction to the kid who looks a lot like Roxas. So that's the biggest mystery on your mind, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, sort of.
Oh boy, let me mute it on my TV so it doesn't get picked up. Oh wait, I can't because I have to hear you. Oh well.
Yeah.
I'll find a way. So yeah, 10 years in the past, these three are training to become Keyblade Masters, and then they have to do the Rite of Passage test, which is called the Mark of Mastery. And just about every world we're going to is one that has not been featured in the other ones, so no more retreads. Okay, well, there's some, but like there's one major world that has to come back. Actually, no, there is another world that has to come back, and that is the Gams! The Gams has been in almost every Kingdom Hearts game, so that one has to come back. So the Gams, another one I won't reveal, a different version of one we've done way long in the past, and everything else is new. I'm going over to my... Yeah, pretty much. So this was... Most of this opening is what I showed you in the secret ending. It's just repurposed footage. Yeah. So I am very happy that this is probably going out in February, so we're coming up on the first year anniversary of the channel, and I am so not only happy, I'm surprised we got as far as we did with the Kingdom Hearts series. We finished one. You and I did a quarter of Chain of Memories, and then I did the rest on Twitch, and we finished Kingdom Hearts 2 with Christine. So now we are well past the half point in terms of total allotted time. This will be a much smoother transition than going through KH2, because KH2 was a slog, as great as it was.
Interesting how that plays out there.
Oh yeah. So yeah, just because this isn't about Sora and Riku and Kairi doesn't mean we may not see them.
No, you just saw the young Sora and Riku, and like you said, it takes place 10 years in the past.
Approximately. They never gave a set.
Approximately.
Yeah, like I've heard like in a later scene they said how long it's been, but that doesn't necessarily, because like that scene takes place much later.
This world is just too small.
I don't know, man. You got a big wide open ocean, you got a beach, a nice blanket, warm clothes, because you just put on a hoodie. And he grew a goatee.
You see, an empty world, like a prison.
And our villain is played by the
That
one and only
voice.
Leonard Nimoy.
Yeah, that's who it was. Okay.
Rest in peace, Leonard Nimoy. We will not hear him in Kingdom Hearts 3 because he died before they even developed the game. Who is that, I wonder?
Hey, where am I?
You going for a swim again? Without a shirt on? No, weird.
It's not weird.
Yeah, considering everything else we've been through, it's pretty normal comparatively.
Yeah.
Now, I'll bet you're probably sick of these dive to the heart scenarios, but I don't think this one even lasts long. In fact, I don't even think there's gameplay in here, if I remember correctly.
Why are you in my heart?
What do you mean if there's any gameplay?
I think it's just for this scene, and then
Wow.
because the tutorial does not take place in Dive to the Heart like the other ones did.
Uh,
Because I think this is just for this part.
um,
Because you don't gain control of a character till you're in where the story begins.
The little I have left is slipping away.
Then you should join your heart with mine.
Huh?
this shit's getting deeper by the second.
Yep. Now our hearts have touched. Nothing else will slip away. Yeah, this is where this game is where the story gets real dark and real sad. I'm warning you. And one day you'll be strong enough to win back the part that already did.
Right. Thanks.
It's time to wake up now. All you need to do is, or all we need to do is,
Open the door.
I don't get why they made him shirtless in this scene. It's,
I don't know. Probably gotta be something. to deal
I'll
with.
probably remember because I've only played Birth by Sleep all the way through about 2 times. Because the original Birth by Sleep on the PSP came out when I was in college, so I didn't have as much time to replay it nonstop like I did when I was in high school. Yeah, like our next couple of Kingdom Hearts games I've only played like maybe 2 or 3 times max. Daddy, can I have a glass of water?
SpongeBob, can I have a glass of water?
Roxas, go to sleep. Alright, fine, I'll get it myself. This will hopefully make sense later on. It's kind of weird now.
Yeah, hopefully.
It's hard to make commentary because all this is ambiguous, and I think the answers to what's going on get answered later. In fact, you know what? I don't think this stuff was in the original Birth by Sleep, because the Birth by Sleep got a final mix release too, so there's probably some stuff I just don't remember. Wow, parallels. It's like I just saw this back in September.
Stuff's kind of weird. We're kind of like goes back and forth like that.
Yeah, I think that stuff is done like intentionally though. Like they intentionally parallel certain things to like, you know, tie everything together. I like stuff like that, honestly. It's because it shows they care about attention to detail. The land of departure.
That's fine and all. That's fine and all, but still, it's just like it can really throw you through a loop sometimes. It's just like, what?
Yeah.
I guess if you don't catch it, it will. But other than that,
I think the reason we're able to catch it is because we're trying to grind through this before 3 comes out, allegedly this year.
It'll be this year. If anything, they're probably going to play it smart and wait till the holidays because they know they can make the most sale out of it.
Yeah, we'll probably have an answer February, which is this month as it's going on the channel now.
Oh, and being that this will be in February, coming out in late March, I am so happy. I found that the release date is confirmed. Far Cry 5, March 27th. I am so happy. So by the time this video goes out, be a decent part of the way through Far Cry 4, which I am streaming on Twitch.
And not Grand Theft Auto 4 because Microsoft blocked the audio completely.
Yeah, oh my god, that pissed me off so much.
They did mix up the gameplay this time. There's no attack magic item thing. They took a cue from Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, a good cue from Chain of Memories, where you can completely customize your command menu.
Alright, that's not bad.
When we get to 3 though, they go back to the way it was, but they do mess with it a bit. But we will see that in our last game. Because our last game is a glorified KH3 tech demo. And if we work our way through this in the next couple of weeks, we'll get that done, then we'll get the next game done, and then we'll be done with 0.2, aka KH3 tech demo. Alright, I've messed enough around with those. I do think it's interesting how you hold this Keyblade.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of like how like ancient Chinese hold their swords. Like I think Mulan did that too. Like she held her sword in a way like she was holding it behind her back, where like if you're looking at her directly from the front, you can't see that she's holding a sword at all or holding anything. So I kind of like stuff like that.
Probably where they put that detail in because of Mulan being in KH2?
Yeah, but unless I'm crazy, I don't remember her doing that in the movie. Alright, let's proceed forward. I got a handle on the controls. I got time for a little workout. I don't know about that, man. Did they just want me to smack everything?
After all, when we saw you shirtless, looked like you were pretty fit. So I mean, hey, I don't know why.
Proxus doesn't want to skip any day.
Yeah, don't skip any day, apparently. 0 days off, apparently.
Okay, I guess I'll just smack the rings around until they tell me to knock it off. All right, so you'll probably notice the bar under commands. Oh, here we go. When you fill that up, you can unlock like a finishing command. But if you use certain moves, you can unlock like different levels of a command menu where you have more attacks and your stats go up and change. Like you can get like a fire elemental and stuff like that. Just cool shit like that.
Yeah.
Open the treasure chest. Oh, and don't mind the low-res textures, everybody. This is a remaster of a PSP game. You find the sliding dash command. Press Option.
They're actually able to do that.
Yeah, but even in KH1 and 2, they didn't replace all the textures with high res. Like most of this guy, I won't really reveal his name until they reveal it. Like his textures for the most part look good, but the overworld, they did what they could, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah, the fact they could actually take a PSP game and remaster is pretty impressive.
Yeah. I mean, I've been playing Peace Walker on Twitch, and not everything in that game looks as good as it should. Like, Snake's face is still textured, but he hasn't had a ba-ba-ba-ba-ba moment yet. Oh, there's gonna be more of those coming in this one, because it's a PSP game.
Yeah.
Aw, he fell asleep again. I mean, the game is called Birth by Sleep, after all. More parallels!
Whoa! Give me a break, Aqua.
Jesus, it's line for
You
line.
hopeless sleepyhead. You know, you should have at least brought a blanket.
Oh, I'm warning you now.
Dream that place
Not all the acting in this is very good.
It really felt like I'd been there before. Looking up.
Honestly, after what we've seen with what's her name, I'm just.
Oh, no,
really don't
their
care
world's
at this
better than
point.
she is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Aqua's, I think, is the weakest in this game, although I really enjoy her as a character, and when we get to one of our other games, they directed her far better, so she can act. I just think she was just really badly directed in this.
You ever wonder what stars are? Where light comes from?
No, because I know that they're dying planets.
What'd I say?
That every star up there is another world.
Hey!
Tara.
Yep. Hard to believe there are so many worlds out there besides our own. The light is their hearts. And it's shining down on us like a million lanterns.
What?
Sure it is.
I don't get it.
In other words, they're just like you, Ven.
What does that mean?
You'll find out someday, I'm sure.
I want to
No,
know.
answer the
now.
question.
You're too young to know now.
Quit treating me like a kid.
Hey, what are you laughing at?
I can't help it. You two would make the weirdest brothers.
Huh?
Yeah, okay.
Aw, their friendship is cute.
So cute, it's giving me diabetes.
It's giving you the beatus. The divine beatus.
Diabetes.
Oh, yeah. Tara, you and I have our Mark of Mastery exams tomorrow.
Another thing you'll
made us
notice,
go
whoever
back.
composed the music for this really loves the violin.
Whoa.
Here.
Or at least I noticed it.
I get one too?
Of course. One for each of us.
Yeah.
Somewhere out there,
Gee,
there's
that
this
doesn't have
tree
any
with star-shaped
significance.
fruit. And the fruit
Yeah, right.
represents an unbreakable connection. So as
Yeah,
long as
just-
you and your
The
friends
parallels just
saw it,
become more
you know.
obvious with this
shape
game.
like it, nothing can ever drive you apart.
Just fucking happened
You will
last
always
game.
find your way back to each other.
Yeah. And
Technically,
you know what?
I think you're supposed
Their
to
names
make
are Terra, Aqua, and
conversation,
Ven, the
but I did the best I could.
Roman words for the Latin words for earth, sea, water, and
So this is
Wind.
a real good luck charm?
where Sora, Riku, and Kairi, they're the Japanese words
But I
for
did work a little
sky,
magic on it.
land,
Really?
and sea.
What?
An unbreakable connection.
Oh, Aqua, I love you, but you weren't directed well in this game.
Honestly, I don't think it matters anymore. It
Nothing
really
gets worse
doesn't.
than Aerith for you.
Tomorrow's the exam.
Yeah,
Anybody wanna
nothing gets
spar?
worse than Aerith.
I
Or
can
no,
take ya.
no, nothing gets worse. Nothing gets worse than Pahagan.
Oh,
Nothing gets
yeah,
worse
you know
than
what?
that.
Pahagan's the worst. This
Pahagan
HP
was the-
gauge represents your
Please
health.
Don't kill me. Please don't kill
Please.
me.
Still one of my
Like,
favorite
oh
moments.
my- I know, like. Now you're taking control of
Terra.
Terra.
We're gonna be doing his story first, because there's no recommended order, but I always do Terra's first. Because the way the story is structured, like some scenes, they leave stuff up that's like ambiguous, like you don't know what happens. but when you play the next character's story, then you find out the answer. And I think for me, the order of things makes more sense if you do Terra's story first, then Ven's, then Aqua's. Plus, in terms of gameplay, without giving too much away, in the final episode you play as Aqua. So it makes sense that way. Why start with Aqua first when the very last moments of the game you're gonna be playing as Aqua? I hope that wasn't too big a spoiler for you guys. If I feel like it is later, I'll cut it. Oh, they want me to block. Alright, we're gonna let this episode be a tiny bit longer than normal because of the tutorial shit. Yeah, that's what I was telling you earlier. You fill the command gauge up, you can unlock like another level or do a finishing move. And it all depends on what moves you use. Like if you use if you use an elemental one enough times, like say like something with like rock, then you'll move up to like some kind of rock formation or command style. That's the word I was looking. So they really tweaked with the gameplay and this. Like they took the good from Kingdom Hearts 2 Memories and removed the bad.
But you need to know how to handle a crowd too.
Oh, so they're letting you try out every character before you decide. I do like that. You shot lock. Hold down R1 and the big target circle will appear. Use the left stick to point circle at one or more enemies and lock on multiple times. While still holding R1, press X, use shot lock, which hits enemies as much. Yeah, that's a move that they're going to be carrying over throughout the rest of the games. Shot lock requires focus. The focus gauge will drain when you use them.
Okay, let's wrap this up.
It doesn't matter. This isn't where you pick the story. You want me to try Ventus again?
Yeah, why not?
Although honestly, I should have gone with Terra because we're doing his story first. Then Ventus, then Aqua.
We can still change that.
Told you I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, it's just what I'm used to, and if we want to get through this series as fast as we can, then I want to stick with what I know. That's why I didn't do Proud Mode when we started doing this.
Trust me, you guys are ready.
Because I'm not ready for Proud Mode, and we'd still be on KH1 if I did that.
It's like the master said. Power is born.
If you guys do want to see me do Proud Mode, though, I will eventually be doing the Proud Mode versions on Twitch someday soon. Don't know when. I'm focused on my backlog right now. Power is born within the heart. During travels, you'll find new strength when playing on the command board. I ain't doing that shit, and if I do, it's not going to be on these episodes.
There's a save point.
Yep.
You don't want to lose track of stuff that's happened.
Let's go to that spinny circle
yeah,
thing.
You're right.
Yeah, man. I know what that
Said
feels
every
like.
RPG gamer ever.
Yeah. My policy in life and with work. You even think about saving your work?
Wow.
Just do
How
it.
about that? It cuts away. It cuts away from the share play while you're saving.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all right. Because it's considered a game. It's considered a non-game menu. That's why.
Ah.
Because they're emulating the way the PSP did it, so they're using the game, the PS4 UI to save. But for the purposes of recording, the Elgato doesn't lose the signal.
That's good.
All right, so actually, hold on. I'll wait for this scene to end, then we'll call it an episode.
Together. Always.
Biting my
Be
tongue.
the last night we ever spent beneath the same stars.
Well, if that isn't ominous as fuck.
Oh, this is where Mickey's getting
Mickey, you're
tortured
right,
to get the answers about Riku. I'll never talk. Guys, that bit from the end of Cage 2 was one of our finest bits we ever did.
Yeah, that was part of it.
Although when we were yelling puns during the fidget cube fight, that was pretty good too, because that was the hardest I ever heard Christine laugh in like the 13 years I've known her. She lost it when she made you mad.
I cannot shake the feeling something terrible is about to transpire.
That's a funny way to say I've got a bad feeling about this.
Bad. Now that acting's bad.
What? Jensitz?
Yeah, like.
Maybe it was
That's
whoever did
bad.
the voice direction in this one. And here's where we choose. Alright everyone, so next time on the Super Bonus Round, we're going to begin Tara's story. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
See ya.